Okay, so for the next unit, you're going to need to know how to do Excel. And I have it on my desktop here, so I'm going to access it here. If you don't have it, it is free. If you go to your DMAC homepage where it says Blackboard and Web Info System, one of them is Microsoft Office. So you have free access to Word, you have free access to Excel, PowerPoint, all that good stuff. So I'm going to click on it here, but you can click on it through my DMAC. And I'm going to make it bigger here. All right, and so what we're going to do is use this to kind of analyze some things. So say that we're analyzing gym memberships, all right? So, and we're price comparing it by month. So maybe 0 month, 1 month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll start there. All right, and so say the first gym, Gym A, maybe they charge $20 a month, but there's a kind of a hefty fee. So you want your first math thing to go here, and you don't want to just type in here because you might have 50 things. So you want to let the computer do the math, which is why you need algebra, because you need a formula. So we're going to click here and then go up here. It says function or your equation. So you have to have an equal sign because this is kind of like the y or the function f of x. And so what is our formula here? Well, say they charge $20 a month, so 20, and then the asterisk is your multiplier. And then where is your first variable? So A2 right here is the first time you have a month. So you're going to come up here and type in A2. That's your variable. Plus they charge $100 a month. And notice it does the math for us. And if you pull down, now you can either copy and paste like you would in a Word document, or you can just pull down on that little box and it will fill in the math. So if you look at, say, like 5, if you look at the formula up here, it takes $20 times A7, which A7 is 5, and then adds in the $100 fee. All right, so then say Gym B, and this is just typing up here at the top. All right. So then I go to the first place I want my formula. Again, come up here to where it says function or equation, put equals. Okay, so say this gym charges $40 per month. So it'll be 40, and then asterisks for times. And again, the first month is at A2. So you're going to put in A2 and enter. And so obviously if I don't go, I don't pay. But then again, I can carry that little guy down, keep going. There we go. And so again, if I look at, say, 5 months for this guy, it should take 40 times, 5? Which it does, because it takes 40 times A7. All right, and then say I have another gym, Gym C, and this one kind of in the middle. So again, to come up here and type in equals. So again, you have to be in that box that you want. And say they charge $25 per month, so 25 star. And then what again? A2 is my first variable. Plus, say they charge a $50 fee. And again, if you don't want to carry that little thing down, you can copy and paste. So I can copy, and then I can pull it down like you do in Word. If I can get it with my Surface Pro, maybe not. We'll try again. There we go. And then I could hit paste. So, or maybe right click, we'll see. Paste. If it'll let me, maybe not. All right, maybe I'll just pull down on the box. You should be able to do that, but I'm on a Surface Pro right now, and so I'm dealing with, I don't have a mouse right now, which makes it a little challenging. All right, so again, same idea. Now, I could look at the chart and try to do some price comparison. So, like, when is Gym A better than Gym B? When is Gym B better than Gym C? And when is, what did I not say? A better than C? And we'll be doing some of that in class. All right. So, if I highlight all this, though, I might want to graph it. So I'm going to highlight it, insert, and we're going to pick a scatter plot. So make sure it says scatter plot. And I want one, you can pick one without the big dots, or you can pick one with the dots. I don't know, I kind of like the dots. And let's see, I'm going to make it a little bigger. And it looks like maybe these guys are going to cross, but my chart didn't go enough. So I'm going to make this go a little farther. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you got to be consistent here, so you can't jump. So if you want to go by 2s, that's fine. Oh, 2/16 is not going to go well. 17, 18. So I'm going to actually highlight this and delete it. No, I want to delete this guy. No, not you. I don't want to lose that data. All right, well, let's try highlighting this and see what happens here. So I'm going to insert a graph scatter and let's see, which do I like better? Maybe this one. And I should be able to delete that. I already had something weird happen tonight where I had to start over, so didn't want to do that again. So I can give it a title, so like gem comparison or price comparison, something like that. And then let's see, if I click on this, I can add access titles. So I can click on this, and then notice like I could change the name of this. So I could click on this and change it to access title to months. And then I could click on this one over here and I could change that to total price or something like that. And the nice thing is this in color here. So Gem A is the blue line. Gem B is what? Gem B is orange, and Gem C is, I can't tell if that's green or gray. So orange, if you notice, is cheaper at the beginning. But then after 3 months, it looks like this other line. So if I click right here, it's looking like after this point right here that the grayish is cheaper for a while. And then suddenly the blue becomes a cheaper. So we kind of have 3 different things going on. Orange is cheaper for a while, then which is what? Gem B is cheaper for a while, and then it looks like Gem C is cheaper for a while. And then at the end, blue's cheaper for a while. So if we look over here, let's see what's first. Gem B is cheaper till we get to about what? 3 months. Okay, so let's see, I might just highlight that. Okay, so if you look, this is cheaper to begin with because this is 125, 160. But then notice at month 4, so you can see where they kind of cross here, right there. Then suddenly let's see, what is it? Gem C becomes cheaper for a while, and it looks like Gem C is cheaper till we get to about what, 10? Does that look about right? So, oops, I undo that. So at 10, it looks like they're tied. So let's maybe pick. Okay, so if you notice right there, they're actually tied. So this is kind of that break even where you could choose either one. But then let's see what happens. This guy becomes cheaper till when? So this guy is cheaper, and then this guy is cheaper the rest of the way. All right, so Gem A, if I look at Gem A, for the rest of forever, it's going to be the cheaper. So I guess till you want to quit joining the gem. So I'm going to highlight that right there. Okay, and so you can kind of find some break-even points. So like if you look at, I don't know, like this right here and this right here, that would be a break-even point where the 2 cross. And so you can be like, oh, you know, at that point, you know, they're both the same price. It really doesn't matter which one you choose. All right, so that's kind of just quick and easy way to use Excel. You kind of open it up and make your chart. And then again, if you're at DMAC, let me just open up a browser here. If it will let me. Finally got my mouse here. Let's see. Okay, so if I go into my DMAC, see if I could type my name, that would be helpful. So right here is Office 360. So you can click on that. computer is thinking. But there's your Excel right there. So you do have access to it free as a college student, so you can just open it up via this link instead of how I had it on my desktop. So anyway, hopefully that helps in this next unit for you.